What's up, guys? This is Acidic Roots. You're looking at my previous file for Mystic Quest. Name was Crest. This time, the main character is going to be named Zone. Which, if I continue to do more Final Fantasy games, that will probably be the protagonist's name. Now, obviously, here's the thing. Seeing as I have a roommate named Frenchie, anytime if I do decide to do future RPGs, I might have Frenchie name a character as well, just to kind of say, well, Zone is Acidic Roots' character, but Frenchie's character would probably be this person. We haven't figured it out yet, but stay tuned for that, supposing I do more RPGs. But this is an action RPG. This is Final Fantasy Mystic Quest, and it came out early, basically one of the first one of the games like that for the Super Nintendo. It's probably a little bit more available, more so than Final Fantasy 2 or 3, which are basically 30-40 hour games that it takes to complete, at least if you don't know what you're doing. But I'm basically going to try to beat this game, Mystic Quest, within 12, 13, or 14 parts. Now, the time limit for this is going to be 45 minutes, but I may not make them that long every single time. I didn't really know what to expect. I wanted to get far enough just to make sure that I can beat this game relatively quickly, but I really have not beaten this game before, so I don't know what to expect from it. So I have watched it. I have watched this game be played through, and it's just been a long time. It's probably been since like 2013 or early 2014 since I've actually paid attention to the game. I don't know. I mean, it's kind of one of my secret games that if you get to know me well enough, like Frenchie or my brother has, you'd probably discover that I am a fan of these type games. Zelda, Final Fantasy, Smash Brothers, all these sorts of things are not necessarily primary interests of mine. They are secondary or tertiary, depending upon the mood I'm in. But, basically primary things anymore would be things like Red Bull, or the NES, the original Nintendo, Dr. Pepper, some of these type things. Mad Magazine is probably secondary, so it's just, games like Mystic Quest, which were some of my favorite Super Nintendo games, maybe not have gotten the shaft, but they have been bumped aside some, so that's just kind of, but it's good to know. I wanted to dig up this game just because I wanted to do a longer, that was a burp, I wanted to do a longer adventure, but also do something that can kind of keep interest. It's just kind of a gamble, for people who are going to want to watch this game but don't just want it to be over in 7 or 8 minutes, well, here you go. This is kind of the thing. It's like, here's your Sonic, as far as that's concerned. So yeah, you may learn a few things about me through this playthrough just because I have more time to speak as opposed to just beating the game within 15 or so minutes and basically an hour and a half of playing. So this is not going to be like F-Zero where it's only 4 parts. It's not going to be like Donkey Kong Country where it just took me about maybe an hour and a half to beat. This could very well be a 6-hour or 7-hour game, which means every single part is going to be between 30 and 50 minutes. So I just don't know what I'm going to do, but most people would not fuck around and, make a 40-minute LP anymore unless it was like some sort of stream. But this is basically, I'm intending for this to be evening-based. So that's like the main thing. I really want it to be intended for the evening time. And, whether or not you watch these videos at 2 o'clock in the morning, 4 o'clock in the morning, 10 o'clock in the evening, this is good stuff. I've been obsessed with Adult Swim lately, Cartoon Network's Adult Swim, me paying attention to people like T-Pain and some of these fellows who, know about things like Aqua Teen Hunger Force and Futurama and that sort of stuff. It's just been on my brain. It's been fun. You know, nights of just drinking Red Bull, eating pizza, sipping Powerade, and you know, just kicking back. I mean, it's pretty pristine. But so obviously, if you're wanting me to talk about the game, I mean, Zone has found a helper in Kaylee. And the mom is kind of wary of Kaylee helping, but she is gonna. She has a right to be wary, but Kaylee is at least gonna help us for some time. And the thing about this game is you can only have one other party member. Now, some people prefer to manually take care of the other party member, but until I at least start getting in dilemmas, I'm going to, you know, just let it be automatic. So I'll do that, which basically means the computer player is gonna take care of the actions of the party member. So I only have to do my own actions, but it's gonna be interesting just because it feels like there's actually a second person there with you. That's the thing. You do get various party members throughout this game, but you will never have 3. And your party member cannot level up. So most of the time they're at the appropriate level that you should probably be at, but that's just the whole damn thing. So I am going to attempt to talk to some of these people. Most of the time they're just going to be talking about well, it's just Final Fantasy stuff. Any person who's played a Final Fantasy, if this is not your starting one, you'll know that these guys provide tips, but I mean, sometimes the dialogue's interesting. In later games, they'll actually start sharing their social lives and their activities more so than just save the world or something like that. But I mean, this game has substance, but I don't think it's supposed to be like a stopgap between like the next big thing. That's the thing. It's just, oh, I have to wait 2 years until the next big game I want, so this is what you do in between. Which I didn't mind. I mean, that's the thing. It's pretty kick-ass. I mean, this is actually, I like this game. I would actually prefer this game to some of the games I could have done. But so you need a bed to get rid of status ailments, which I thought that you could sleep in that person's bed, but I think you just have to find specific houses. So you talk to this person and they basically she basically reveals that you know, you can heal yourself. So, and those potions will always be there, so you can always come back and get more. But yeah, I'm just really trying to figure out, I'm kind of picking my nose while I'm talking, but I'm just trying to really figure out as far as the depth of this game. I mean, because I got, basically by the end of this video, you'll see I got through at least 1/4 of it, because I get one of the crystals that they're trying to tell you to save, but I don't know. And really, I'm not in a rush. I don't want to confuse the issue like I want to beat this game in less than 12 videos. No, I want to enjoy it because this will actually be the first time I beat the game. But I mean, I know this game is kick-ass. This is the main thing about it, but yeah, the enemies have different animations. The more you attack them, they have like their hurt animation. It's pretty slick because not too many other games do that. It's an actual little fun treat, but I'm trying to figure out the way I'm going to approach RPGs, if I'm just going to be kind of like informational, or if I'm going to actually, you know, have something tangible to say throughout all this. But yeah, so you can get wiped out. A couple criticals is all it really takes. But if the computer is controlling your party member, they will revive you. But sometimes they revive you sooner than you may want them to, or at least they'll heal you sooner than you want them to, which means you may wind up healing twice, which is, but, still. I don't know, I just like automatic. It's fun, it just adds a dimension to the game to be able to see what the computer is going to do. I mean, just depending upon the actions that they take. But when you start getting spells later in the game, it kind of makes you wonder if, you know, they just decide, well, I'm sick of attacking, I'm just going to use, like, Quake or something like that, but I'm just not quite as sure. Yeah, I just don't remember this game. I don't have that many associated memories with it. Not a game I grew up with. I knew about it, and I kind of saw it in passing glance. And the more I learned about it, the more I thought that was pretty slick. I mean, most people had said that the game was just too easy. Like, if you go to Game Facts, Game FAQs, frequently asked questions, that there's people who actually review the game, and it's just like, oh, well, it's too easy, or it's just for beginners, or, you know, the younger set, or whatever. But I mean, this game is a lot better than a lot of video games out there. That's the thing about that, is, I mean, it kind of is somewhat child-based. I mean, the hero's supposed to be like a teenager or something, but it's not too different from any other Final Fantasy. I mean, Cloud was only like 17 or something, maybe he was 20, I don't know, but you know, once you get past the age of like 27, I mean, 20 does still feel pretty young. For those who are not 20 and think that 20 is like, oh, no, it's... start to realize that it's perfectly able for a hero to be like 30 or 32, 34 or something. Doesn't make them old, you know. But I mean, most of the time, Final Fantasy's are rated T, so. Kaylee gets poisoned, so but she will be in this fight. So this is like one of the first boss characters, but he can whoop your ass if you're not careful. Is why you might want to have some of those potions. So don't be afraid to do the extra fights. I talk as if, you know, most people haven't figured this game out, but it's just recommended going for the treasure chests so you actually have some extra utilities. But I mean, this game is, I don't think this game is going to be that tough. I really see it as just, you know, maybe getting your ass beat a couple times, but once you figure things out and level up a bit more, this is a cakewalk. And I've gotten pretty far in Final Fantasy III. I never quite entirely beat that game, but I did get to the World of Ruin, and I did do a handful of things in the World of Ruin. I think I got the airship back with Setzer and that sort of stuff, but I'm just trying to remember all the stuff I did. I mean, it's a long game. That's the thing. There's a lot of stuff to do. It's just a question of whether or not the boss characters are tricky or whatnot, but it's almost like half of me wants to mess with more RPGs, but this is really pushing it. I just feel more comfortable doing like the casual stuff like Duck Hunt, Contra, and that sort of thing, but you know, I mean, this is just intended for the fall. That's the thing about it. I mean, as I understand marathon people, it's definitely something I encourage. I mean, the folks who do want to watch videos until 6 o'clock in the morning, whether or not you have work or nothing to do that day, or you have friends over and it's just like, hell, I just need something while I eat pizza and possibly watch Family Guy the rest of the night. It's like, well, there you go. Perfect thing to do on a Saturday, Friday even. It's A-okay to mess with Final Fantasy all night. There's nothing wrong with that. But, you know, back in the 90s, you know, when Final Fantasy VII was hot shit, there was not too many problems with how many people were just like, hell, I'm just playing this game. It's the whole damn thing about it, so. The Battlefield, so we're going to be talking about those. Those are basically just mandatory fights, but they're not mandatory, but suggested, recommended fights to get your level up. So, this also introduces status ailments. The toads can poison you. Still, I mean, the hero character should be able to wipe these guys out. Zone's not going to have too much problems with this. But really, the thing to do, what you really want to do is you want to get your next party member and then just wipe these battlefields out with an additional person. The party member can't level up, but you'll just defeat the enemies quicker, so I kind of thought about it, but I just decided later. I mean, you're still gonna see a couple more fights, but the main thing. I've been sipping Baja Blast. I don't have one right now, but just about most of the past several days I have had at least one. And it's a pretty good drink. I mean, most people who know about it, it's pretty sharp, but I mean, this is particular to talk about it during the summertime, because that's usually when it's around, but I didn't go to Taco Bell to get it. It was actually, you know, it's in stores currently, so it feels good to have that. I also had some orange Pringles. I mean, that's another thing right there. The cheddar ones, I mean, those were an old favorite of mine, but I just, for some reason, I only like mini chip bags. You know, the chip bags that cost like 50 or 60 cents. Those are like the ones I prefer to eat more so than like the big old bag of chips. It's kind of the thing with Pringles, is I'll eat like 4 handfuls and then I don't want them anymore. I've been trying to get more in tune with that, so. And, yeah, this is. You know, I've thought about actually doing a playthrough of Super Mario Bros. 3. I mean, I kind of want to, but that game just pisses me off so much. I mean, there's bits and pieces of it. If you use things like the P-Wing and the cloud that you get that can skip the stages, it's actually not too horrible, but there's still quite a few stages that are a pain in the rear. It's kind of, I mean, it's a good game, but its difficulty is a lot worse than what you probably want. This game has a good difficulty. That's the thing. It's not. This thing about most RPGs, they're just not at your throat frustration. There are those potions, but I just don't think I need that many. I mean, you'll realize as you get further along in the game that the potions that you get here are not going to help you that much. They probably only restore like 20 or 30 HP. By the time you get to like 800 or 1000 HP, it's just hardly going to help you, even all 3 of them. So. We're going to get our next party member here. Well, come with me and help. If I get the treasure, you get the elixir. No, it's actually Tristram, not Tristan. I don't know if that's like a glitch or whether or not that's an actual name. I've never heard that name before or seen that name before, but it's interesting enough. So. Yeah, I mean, obviously, this is kind of the situation. I thought about including a lot of these battlefields, but I just didn't. So, but it just makes it that much simpler. Just yeah. So obviously, there's 10 battles, but you just skip through about 6 of them. So there you go. We're gonna heal and then head to the Bone Dungeon. So I've got another session I'm gonna get ready to do, but I'm only gonna talk for so much further. Yeah, this game is boss. You'll see in time that this game is pretty boss. I mean, it's not really, the story is not as grippy, and that's been a complaint or two about it, it's just not, it isn't, maybe it's not as moving as like most Final Fantasies are, but it still does a pretty good job. I mean, this is supposed to be, once again, this kind of is abridged more so than an actual, trying to think of the right word, it's more of a detour more so than anything else. This is kind of the thing, so it's not your main journey, but it's a detour, which is not too terrible. So, if you're wondering, like, oh, hey, you know, these people just met, you know, like 2 minutes ago, and they're already fighting together side by side, it's like, well, you know, it's kind of the thing, it's supposed to be kind of pick up and go, which is kind of why I chose it once again, but it's badass. In other words, just fuck with this game. You need to. Alright, we're back. So, spend a little time in the battlefield, but obviously I'll probably wind up doing a lot of these off screen. I'm at least gonna do a few to introduce the enemies or something like that, but yeah, I know that it gets tedious, and obviously we'd probably be here for a long time, all day, if we did all these. But yeah, Bone Dungeon. It's like a little background, kind of a clever little climate, I'd say. Okay, so Tristram, you know, he has those ninja stars. It says he has 77 of them right now. If he uses all of his ninja stars, he will abandon you and you will be back to being by yourself. So, I know obviously him starting with 99, you know, it's going to take a lot of fighting, but supposing you do want to fight every single one of these enemies, that's just the thing to know. So, kind of like, he's very similar to Shadow from Final Fantasy III. I mean, he'll just up and leave. He's one of those assholes who does as he pleases. It's just like, you know, if I'm sick of this, I'm sick of this. That's the thing. So if you find those treasure chests, just try to get the ninja stars. But you know, you'll find as we play through this that I'm actually not, because of the length of how long I'm already playing this, I'm not going to explore every single inch of the dungeon. So there's chests and all sorts of stuff. I don't know if I missed like a magic spell or anything, but I do think I'll wind up getting most of those. I kind of forgot to use a particular spell. I did get one that would have come in handy against the boss. It would have probably whooped the shit out of it, but I just completely forgot. So unfortunate. this is the thing. I know about RPGs that it gets annoying having to watch every single battle. Some people do skip some of these. Eventually, once you start fighting the same type of fellow, it's better to skip it and kind of get on with the adventure. I'll probably do that in subsequent parts. Obviously, for me to have to do that sort of skipping, I have to watch like every or a lot of the video without the commentary to figure out the points to skip. So it's just kind of figured this time this is kind of a sketch run of this. So we'll do, kind of a rough draft type thing. Zone and Trista. About it. I don't know if they actually imply the age of these characters. I don't have the instruction booklet for this game. That used to be like a secret thing that they would do back in the day. Yeah, but you're also going to get bombs. 50 bombs for 30 GP. So, chances are you should have that amount. So this is pretty simpler to do. It's the strongest attack you have at this moment, so that's kind of... I didn't have a problem with purchasing it. I could have said no, but... save us something. Trying to see how much GP I had. I think you have to go to status. I have 186. And, I also managed to change that background screen to green, which I'll probably phase in and out as more time goes along, as whether or not it's always going to be green. It'll probably be yellow or something. I don't know if I can get black on there, but I'll definitely try to get some other colors. I also want to do like a nice, ice blue or something like that. We'll see. One for the duration, so definitely that's kind of the thing, you should be paying attention to the game as much as you're paying attention to me. It's kind of like a double thing right there, because you can pay attention to the dialogue one watch through this, and the other you can listen to what I'm doing, that sort of thing. Got a long night ahead of me, so I'll figure out what I'm gonna do. I don't mean like a particularly exerting night. I mean, most of them pertain to acidic roots, so just have to. I do have videos. I mean, this is August that I'm doing this, despite that it's going to be uploaded in September. Trying to think, I've seen like when Capri Sun did this, Nintendo Capri Sun did this LP, you basically beat this game in about maybe a week. I think he said something to the effect that they're going to a convention and just playing through the game real quick, but I don't know how long it's going to take me to beat this game. I'm kind of wanting to do the same thing. Originally I intended to have this game beat by December, but I really think I might be able to beat this game by the end of this month. It's going to mean a lot of sessions. The whole damn thing about that is there's just not too many games I just play through that quickly. Like back when I did Super Mario Brothers back in July, I mean, I just kind of said I wasn't under the impression that I was going to have to beat that game too far quickly. But I still wanted to do it in a timely manner. I mean, I just assume most of the playthroughs that I do at this point is it's gonna eventually trigger someone. Someone's just gonna find like a treasure trove, even if I don't have like the fan base that's tuning into every single video. This is more like a treasure trove, so you don't have to wait, 3 or 4 days for the actual video comes out. And that's just how I've intended things. It's just my relaxed manner. It's kind of how I prefer it anyways. It's not like I want the fans that are saying, oh, upload 2 videos in 1 day or something. It's like, and that actually implies that you're on a deadline situation. And that's the thing. I mean, YouTube's been here long enough. There's actually been people who just get into the habit of doing some of these video games, and it feels like a job just because we have a good 800 or a couple thousand people wanting to watch that video the next day, not just next week, but when they get home the next day or something, get home from whatever the next day. But it's kind of how I've been. This is supposed to be low key. Something like, hey, you find this, you might find it in February 2019, you might buy it, find it, blah blah blah. I mean, it's there. That's the main thing. It's there. I have the craft to do it, and I can actually beat the occasional video game. It's the main thing and shit. So it is too bad that I couldn't beat F-Zero. This is kind of the main thing. When I did that game, I was kind of under the impression it was the same thing with F-Zero GX. I had actually intended to do a lot more F-Zero for this year, including like some Captain Falcon stuff, but when I just wound up going down the drain, I just said, hell, I beat that entire F-Zero GX story mode back when I was 14. There's just no way when it came out, but I just could not do the same thing, 15 years later. So I know there's a lot of different games, like the Super Star Wars series. I used to be able to get pretty far in Super Empire. Maybe not pretty far, but I don't know. I just felt like I actually knew how to play through that game. That's a little burp for you again. Not as good as it could be, so I've thought about doing Super Return of the Jedi. I mean, I've actually been able to beat that game. That would probably just be like a quick 5-part LP. There's really not too many people that even mess with that game anymore, I feel. I mean, YouTube is just going through so many fucking changes. That's the whole damn thing. It just feels like the Super Nintendo is just not coveted. I mean, unless you're talking about someone like Cinemassacre, I mean, for the most part, if a channel with 1 million YouTube subscribers, or at least something in that proximity, is not messing with the Super Nintendo, we're just turning deaf ears to it. It's bad for the climate. That's the thing. There were hundreds of people, if not thousands, doing it back in 2009 and shit. I don't know where all these fuckers went. I don't know what they're moving on to. The whole damn thing. This is creating too much dissension. Particular word, too much dissonance. That's really what it is. It feels like every single person has the flu. Now I'm just kind of getting theatric with it, is the truth. But yeah, we're fighting the Flamosaurus Rex. This guy can actually whoop some ass depending upon what he does. He can hit you twice and has numerous attacks that can slash through a couple phases of hell. But it's fun. I did have fun fighting this guy. It wasn't just a drag type of thing, but I don't know. There's just too many pranks on YouTube. I feel like that's the main thing. Too much pranks, too much trickery and that sort of stuff. Too much playing the victim, I mean, even on television, you don't really see that sort of thing. I mean, there's a lot of late night hosts, Stephen Colbert and those fellows, but I don't know. But that just kind of comes back to the humor, whether or not there has to be a butt of like a joke or something. Kind of makes you wonder the taste of whether or not that's the case. But that's kind of what Disney is trying to protect anymore with all, some just like what with not too many words in my mouth, kind of stumbling a bit. Just like what would happen with Roseanne Barr. I mean, it was wrong that what she did, but I mean, the whole damn thing is Disney snapped to attention pretty quick. So, kind of the thing is, being the butt of a joke. There's a lot of people doing this sort of stuff that have monetized videos. What the shit. I'm just interested in comedy sketches. That's the thing. Whether or not Boogie's gonna keep doing his Francis character and those sorts of things. Those are the aces as far as I'm concerned. I just need a certain sort of inspiration, but it's in fleeting manners. It just is not happening too plainly as much as it needs to. But hey, we at least got the crystal. We got the maybe Earth crystal. I don't know what crystal we got. Some crystal. And Tristram got what he wanted. So you're quickly gonna see his regard for us here pretty soon. So. What the hell is that? It's like a grappling hook. We got the elixir so we can help Haley now. And more explosives. Just to keep... I can't remember if there's like shops in this game. That's the one thing. I mean, there's supposed to be, but I'm just not quite sure. Maybe that's the sand element. I know there's a water one, and there's an earth and a fire one, but I don't remember what the fourth one was. Yep. Tristram is gone. And you're gonna find that some of these folks do that quite often. But, obviously they have to in order to introduce new characters, but yeah. Also, here's another theme that is not present too often. You actually have to leave the dungeon that you fight the boss in, so it just doesn't transport you or something like that. You do have to walk to the end of the particular thing. So, but luckily the monsters are not the ones that you fought. You don't have to worry about fighting again. So really, you can leave without having to fight much of anybody. You just have to remember how to get out. Yeah, but it's a nice little jaunt, it's kind of like taking a trip just to get like something special. Like I used to have Cece's Pizza in my town, but something happened to it. So now you have to go to a different town just to get it. I think Branson is basically the closest town that has it, Branson, Missouri. But obviously, taking an hour and a half drive just to eat, $25 worth of pizza. I mean, it's like hell. You just have to pay attention to that. I don't know, I've just been kind of on the restaurant tip. Not necessarily like dine-in restaurants, like getting a steak there or something, but just more of, just getting like a burger or something. Just something simple. Really the whole thing about it. But more on that later. There's videos coming in the future that will pertain to that. That's kind of the main thing. Spencer and Aquaria. So that sounded like what am I trying to say? That sounds like fighting words for the next video. I was trying to think of a better way of putting that, but yeah. Alright. So we will leave Foresta, but before we do, you might notice that these are the graphics are brighter, and they're different people. They were all old before, but now they look a lot different. So something had happened. It seems like we're not just getting the crystals, but we're also saving the land on top of that. So, you know, the whole damn thing is most of the plot of the game. It's not like Final Fantasy III that has like a couple paragraphs, you know, a-la Star Wars that just introduce you to what's going on. It just is basically a text saying, the world's in trouble, the crystals have been done, and you need to save it. This was also before guidebooks came out, so you do have to, before a lot of things came out, before game facts, internet, walkthroughs, let's plays, all that shit. So you're going to be in this cave several more times. I mean, it does have importance, and I think it actually hosts like the final battle. I think that's how you get to the last little place here pretty soon, but I can't quite remember. So, but we are at least, we've got one of the 4 crystals. Captain Mac. So I'm at least going to show you what Aquaria looks like. I'm not just going to leave and have it be a mystery for those who may just completely not know, but that's the main thing. This is going to be an awkward little place to end the video, but it works. So that's kind of the thing, because I can. Focus Tower, that's what it's called. But yeah, this is the thing. We're going to need to get that. That is a spell, so make sure you go for that and that sort of thing. Fire, which I will be using a spells next time. I'm going to make sure to actually use that. Probably, if I would have used Quake back then, it probably would have fucked that boss up pretty damn quickly. But unless I didn't get it, I don't remember. If I didn't get it until after I beat the dude, maybe not, but it probably would have taken him down pretty fast. But yeah, we need to find Phoebe. So, who is Phoebe? Where is she? And what do we do? And we've only got about a minute left, so... There you have it. Next party member, and what else will we find? Explosives. So, okay, so looks like another 15 seconds left. That is Aquaria, and stay tuned. This will probably be another long one. See how long it takes me to actually beat this game. Subscribe for more fun, mess with Frenchie's channel too, and enjoy yourself. Have a good night.